Hello everybody, it's Nan and welcome back to my channel, Living Cocoro. I want to share with you today, before I change my system, how I was organizing in May, during the month of May. I've decided that it's not working for me. For all you planner people out there, you know that planning is an evolutionary process and it grows with us. So we're constantly modifying and evolving as we go along. So today I just want to point out to you some of the things that were working and some of the things that weren't working. It is rainy here in the northeastern part of the United States, so I have a lovely cup of hot tea. It's organic jasmine green tea. Haven't tried this before, so I'm excited to try it, but I'm just going to move it out of the way so that I can show you my planning system. And I do have a lovely Jo Malone candle burning as well, because I try to make my planning a ritual, something that I enjoy, because it really is a very Zen process for me, and that is really a main part of what my brand is all about, my personal and my professional brand, Living Cocoro. It's really Zen meeting haute couture. So when that happens, I believe that we are at our most authentic. So I'm just going to move the candle out of the frame, but I'm going to keep it lit because I love the fragrance. Okay, I'm just going to remove this pencil pouch and these two pens for a moment. So as far as my MM goes, to be honest, this hasn't really been working for me day to day. I have the month overview, which I like. I like to see what's coming up on a monthly basis in my personal life. But what I find I need to implement are the things that also are coming up for me in my business, as well as household related. So I found that I was relying more on a day-to-day basis with my, with my cell phone, and this is just the iPhone 6S. I haven't gotten around to updating it yet. But nonetheless, I was checking for appointments and notations in my iPhone as opposed to opening up to use my MM to keep me accountable. So that indicates to me I need to make some changes and I need to modify how I set my system up. So that is my project for the month of June. I'm going to be changing how I set up my MM, and I'm excited. I already have some pieces in place, and I can't wait to share that update with you. The next thing I want to share with you, because I really didn't have anything set up in my GM agenda, which I use for business. And for those of you who know me, you know that I hold various certifications because I strongly believe in education and learning and growing and evolving. So I have a certification of ministry. I'm a certified holistic health coach, and I am a certified Reiki master teacher. I'm also a certified law of attraction practitioner. My stickers are from Sessa Vee. The I Am Iconic frosted dashboard is from Cloth and Paper. The image on the front and the back is by Hess. This is my logo, and I'm working on a little project. And then these are just some stickers. The 7 Seeds of Life, that is my daily practice. This is my logo for my Living Cocoro luxury brand. Garland and Gratitude is my holiday vision guide, and this is just my logo for the COCORO luxury brands that include all the 3 individual pieces. So that's what I have on this side of the page, but this will be changing as well, and that's why I didn't continue adding anything to this sheet, and I left it blank. So in the month of May, I just want to give you an example of how I was planning. I was focusing on this part of my brand, the Living COCORO luxury lifestyle brand. So that's why I have a sticker in the corner. It indicates the schedule relating to this piece. And these are the days that I work on this part of my business. This little sticker of the nail polish was my nail appointment that I recently had, and also an indication to me that although I've been very good and I haven't purchased anything this month, you'll see I do write in red the date, the description, and just for the sake of this video, I didn't include the amount, but I would put in the amount and then I would tally everything up at the end, and then it would give me an indication of what my monthly expenses were for this month related to my business. And then again, I'm not using the pockets for anything incoming or outgoing. And this piece, the activities checklist, I then would transfer any bills due, any out of pocket, anything financial, I would list here. And then at the end of the month, I would remove it. And I would have that with me when I go over the financial expenses. And in my last video, I did share with you that I am going to be changing how I use this desk agenda. But for right now, I'm just going with it. These are the stickers that I use in conjunction with the Hobonichi Techo to keep the finances in order. And again, for the sake of this video, I haven't included any amounts. But I indicate in silver when bills are due, that's related to house and home. In rose gold, it indicates anything upcoming that's due for my business. And if there were any gold bills due, that would be related to education. So I have that. I do have some amounts listed on the back here, so I'm not going to turn that over. But that's the activities checklist that I would use to indicate any sort of debit or credit to the account. And then on a weekly basis, what I would do is on the corresponding day, I would put a confirmation when the payment was made, who I spoke to, the time, or if I did it online, or indicate how the payment was made. Was it a direct debit? Was it by check? Was it cash? Who I spoke to, if I did speak to an individual, any information in case I ever need to reference back on something. And so how I use the days would be if I needed to remember anything in particular, if I had an appointment with someone and there were any special notations, anything that's a little bit more detailed, that comes in here. And yeah, that's how I'm using it so far, to remind me any upcoming projects. Right now I'm in the middle of spring cleaning, so in other words, if I wanted to rent a dumpster, or if I wanted to arrange to have a truck come to do any shredding, or if I wanted to organize a tag sale or bring something to the consignment shop or do a donation or anything like that, I would have all that information in the daily page, but I would indicate it in the weekly and the monthly page as well. I hope that makes sense to you. But that's how I'm using the desk agenda so far. And then the last thing that I wanted to share with you today were the pens that I'm using. These I did get from cloth and paper, obviously. And the red I use for debits. Anything that I'm deducting from the account, I indicate with the red pen. Anything that I receive, I indicate with the black. And that's how I'm using my agendas so far. But I will be modifying it. And although I like to plan in a very simple format, truthfully, I feel this is just a little bit lacking. And the reason for that is, for those of you who know me, you know that I was co-caring with my late mother, with one of my sisters, for many years. And I sort of abandoned my planners just because I just felt overwhelmed with everything that was happening. And I had tried to note appointments and people I spoke to and things of that nature in an organized manner. And I fell short in that area, and it was just easier for me to handle things in more of a notebook fashion rather than organized like this. So that was one of the reasons back in 2000, well, actually back in 1998, when my late father was diagnosed with advanced stage 4 cancer, I really started to understand how challenging it is for a caregiver. I mean, I'm a mother of 3. I have 3 grown children. And I know sometimes keeping up with 3 different schedules and, you know, school systems and things of that nature, it can be a little challenging. But it's different when you're blessed with 3 healthy children. And when you're faced with health concern, things shift. And so that's really the heart and soul of my business. I really focus on the well-being of the caregiver. But anyway, that's a whole nother video. I hope this video was interesting. Please feel free to leave a comment down below. If you have any questions, I would be happy to answer them for you. Thank you for stopping by today, for choosing to watch this video. And please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and to hit the notification bell before you leave. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful day.